Hello everyone. Good evening. I will be making pork chops tonight. And I used the recipe that I found, it's on my Facebook groups, on my page, Elizabeth Gibbs. Okay? So, it's called Parmesan pork chops, I think it's called. I'll have the title when I upload the video. I just forgot. Because I had to look at it and then come here because I don't have my computer. Okay, so to start out with, I already got the oven preheating. Pork chops are on the pan, but I'm gonna, I got this plate because I gotta put 4 items on here. I'm gonna put 1 cup, and it will be 1 cup of, it says Italian breadcrumbs, but all I have is plain, so I'm gonna put a cup of that, and then I'm gonna add a little bit of Italian seasoning. I hope that'll work, because I don't have any Italian breadcrumbs. So, I'm going to do that. That's a cup. It says 4 pork chops. Mine are butterfly pork chops. But when they're butterfly pork chops, they look like 2 that have been stuck together to look like a butterfly. So, okay. So, here's my Italian seasoning. Okay. Now I'm just going to take the Italian seasoning and mix it up. Oh, I can smell it. I'm going to mix it up in the breadcrumbs. Okay? Okay. Then it says a teaspoon of black pepper. So, do a teaspoon of black pepper. Okay. And a teaspoon of garlic powder. Okay, a teaspoon of garlic powder. Okay. Garlic powder. So a teaspoon of garlic powder, teaspoon of black pepper. I just use Italian seasoning to mix into the breadcrumbs because I did not have Italian breadcrumbs. So I hope that'll work. Yeah, it should. Okay. And then a cup. What did I do with it? Oh, here it is. Of Parmesan cheese. Now, I didn't look if it says shredded or not, but I'm guessing it'll say shredded. Wait, this is cajita cheese. Sorry guys, let me see. I think I had Parmesan before. No, I have Mexican and shredded cheddar cheese. So I'm going to use, this is close enough, it's white, it's close enough. So I'm going to use about a cup of cajita cheese. They usually put that on like nachos or Mexican nachos, so I'm going to go with that. Okay? Hopefully it'll be okay. Okay? So I use cajita cheese. This is what I would put on top of nachos, or like when I go to the ice cream shop. Because down here they got mangonadas and all those different stuff at some of the ice cream shops, or on different concoctions. And they also sell nachos, but they put this cheese on the top. So, okay. Now, you want to see? I apologize, guys. Hold on. Hope I didn't turn it off. Okay, no, I didn't. Sorry. I dropped it in my mixture of cheese and stuff, so when I'm done, I'll clean it up. See? Okay, I'm going to mix it up. Mix that all up. Okay, that looks like a lot. It says 4 pork chops, but I'm only using 2, which I should have done it half. But it looks like 2 pork chops put together in one to make it look like butterflies, so I just went ahead. I got a feeling that was too much, so way too much. I should have done half. Oh well. Okay. So that's done. Okay. So now it says to use, I forgot if it said a teaspoon or a tablespoon of olive oil and rub it all over your pork chops, but you really don't have to measure, just don't overdo it. Okay? So, here's my pork chop. I'm just going to rub some oil on it, just a little bit. Okay? Put that down. Because look, when you look at it, it looks like two, see? But it's supposed to be butterfly. So you put, let's see if I can turn it around. So I put it in on the, no, I can't see me too much. Sorry, my eye was itching. Press it down. Turn it over, press it down again. You know, get some over there. Because once you're done, you want to throw this away because you've had a raw pork chops in it. So you don't want to save this concoction. Okay? Oh, if you hear that beeping, that was my coffee pot. I was cleaning it. So it already went through the cycle with the water and vinegar. So that was the first one with clear water. So I got to do it 2 more times. I usually do it 3 times. But I'll take care of that in a minute. So I'm rubbing it all over. Okay. Press it down to make sure you get this stuff pushed into it. Okay. Okay, now I'm pressing down the top. I press down once, I make sure it all gets in there. Okay. Well, I'll have to wash the bottle afterwards. My oil I put in here, and my hands are all from the stuff. I forgot I have to pour some on my second pork chop, which I should have done it all at once, but I didn't think. But, you know, I'll take a hot rag and wipe the bottle off. I'll make sure I clean it. Okay? Rubbing it in. Okay? And the oven is preheating to 350 degrees. Okay? Turn it over. Let's get that. Okay. Press it down in there. And then once I press, make sure the stuff is pressed down into it to stick to the pork chop, I will put it on the pan on that side, and then I can press down on the other side. And if you want to shake it a little bit because you'll have some loose stuff on there, you can. Okay? Just press down on the other side. I'm just going to get a little bit and put it on top and press it down. Press it down. Sorry, I'm here, guys. Can't keep turning it. Press it down. Okay. All right. So you can just gonna wash my hands. Touch the pork chops and it got all that stuff on there. Okay. So. I'm washing my hands, guys. Okay. All right, so we'll see how it tastes. Since it wasn't directly Italian breadcrumbs, it was regular breadcrumbs with Italian seasoning added. I just eyeballed the Italian seasoning. and it was cottage cheese instead of Parmesan. So we shall see. I thought I had Parmesan because I sprinkled some. It was this powdered stuff of Parmesan cheese that I put on top of my baked spaghetti I made. But maybe I bought a small bag and I ended up using the whole thing. That's right. So maybe I ran out. Oh no. But it's okay. It'll work. So its oven is still preheating. It should be almost done because I started it before I started recording. Let me check. Oh, it just went off. Okay. So it's going to go in the oven for 40 to 45 minutes. Okay. 40 to 45 minutes. But whenever there is an in-between like that, I always check it at the lowest time and then go from there. Okay? So it will take 40 to 45 minutes, and then when it's done, I will show you the results. And as far as what I'm making with it, I haven't quite decided. I'm thinking of, like I said earlier on a live video I did, I was thinking of having some broccoli with it. I have a jar of cheese. It's brand new, hasn't been opened. I was thinking of heating some of that up, pouring it over the cooked broccoli to have broccoli and cheese, cheese broccoli. That sounds good. So I'm either going to make regular white rice, which I'm going to start probably about 15 minutes after the pork chops have been cooking. Regular white rice, or I'm going to see what side items I have. But I will show you what I'm making when I come back, okay? Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put this in the oven. Okay, I put that in the oven. Okay, so it's coming out the oven. There we go. So, put the stand over here. Oops, my phone slipped. Sorry, guys. Okay, so before I turn the oven off, I'm going to cut a small piece and check out the pork chops to see if it's done. Just want to make sure the middle is done. Yes, it's done. Okay, guys, let's see. This is the pork chop. That's good. Okay. So I decided to make Nor teriyaki noodles. I was gonna make some pasta noodles. It was broccoli and pasta, but it needed some milk, and our milk, I need to dump it out. It's expired. Way too expired. Those are the noodles. Ouch. Oh, sorry, I jumped. My arm hit the hot pan. So, turn the oven off. Oh, guys, I forgot about the broccoli. Alright, the noodles are thickening up. I'm going to taste them. Okay, they are good. They're all done. Everything's off. Sorry, my freezer is so icy, everything. Okay, let me see. Let me get my container. I usually put my vegetables in. Okay. Alright, let me pour however much broccoli I need. Now, once the broccoli is done, I will go ahead and heat up the cheese that I'm going to put on there. me see. Almost forgot how much. Half a package has 2 tablespoons of water, but that's not even half a package. Okay. Alright, that should be enough, so I'm going to put it in here. Put the lid on it. Can y'all hear me? Sorry. So it says 4 to 5 minutes, so I cooked it for about 4 to 5 minutes, so I cooked it about 3 minutes, then stir it halfway, then I'm going to stir it and see where we're at from there. Okay? Now, the noodles, I was letting them thicken up. Let's try them again. They're falling off. That is good. They're good. They're good. Woohoo. Let me get the cheese. Sorry guys, I couldn't find the cheese. I forgot I was going to, see? This is salsa con queso. On the border. I think there's an on the border back in Virginia where I used to live. But in Texas there's not. But I still love the on the border chips. I'll take Tostitos, but those are my favorite. The on the border Tostitos chips. And the cheese. But my favorite cheese is the other one. It's called something con queso. Colby Jack con queso or something like that. No, something. But let me get my container. Okay, I just want to get a small one because I'm not heating up the whole jar. Okay? Just going to put a little bit in there. And if I need more, then I'll have to heat up some more. But because it's not like I can say, oh, we got heated up cheese. Now we can dip some chips in it too because I don't have any chips. I want some, but I don't have any. And if I want some, I'd have to walk to the store. So, now, sorry guys. Trying to alright, I'm trying to open this. Come here, babe. I have to call my husband because I can't get this open. Come here, babe. I have to get my husband to open this. Can you please open that? Okay, guys, you got it open. All right, thank you. All right, let me get the broccoli out the microwave. Okay, I'm gonna stir it. Yes, it's still a little frozen. So I did another 3 minutes. Okay, now I'm going to take this cheese. And I am going to pour some into the container. Not a lot. Okay. Okay. Well, that's all. Maybe a little bit more. I would have had most of the broccoli done already. But I forgot about the broccoli before I put the camera back on. Or I would have had it started cooking on the second round, but sorry guys. So I'm not gonna put the lid on tight. I usually don't. I just lay it on there so it doesn't splatter in the microwave. But I don't want to put it on tight because then it can't release any air. Okay? Sorry, my counter just felt a little crummy. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start making the plates while I wait on the broccoli. Okay, let me put the broccoli away. Alright, my butter for the... Okay. So, let's see. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff on my counter because I'm moving, so let's see. Alright, so. Gonna put... Kind of stuck to the foil, but I sprayed it with olive oil. We have regular olive oil and then I have the non-stick spray olive oil. I could have put a little bit. I ran out of it because it came out the last part of it. I could have took some of the regular olive oil out the bottle. But I do have another non-stick spray. That is avocado oil. I said, let me try this avocado oil. So, cutting up the meat. This is what it, see? And that's the inside. Y'all can see that. My meat. Oh, crumbs want to fall everywhere. That was supposed to be for my thumbnail, which is the cover picture. But then I changed my mind. I'm going to do it with the plate. Hold the plate up here when I'm done. I can just... My dog trying to stand up here. Babe, can you get the broccoli for me? I want to cut up this meat for y'all. So I'm asking my husband to get the broccoli out. Anyway, just making sure. And can you stir it up and test it, make sure broccoli's hot? I'm making sure. And then I'm going to just put the cheese in for about a minute or a minute and a half. I don't need it to be super hot because it's room temperature. It's not like it's cold. Now the rest of the bottle will be cold because I'm putting it in the refrigerator, but... So... Okay, so one down. Okay. See, I guess I did. Oh my God! Guess I didn't put enough oil. Can you put that cheese in there? But yeah, just trying to get my husband to help me out here. You know, and if we only have, this is what I do. If I only have 2 pieces of meat, like one for me, one for my husband, but one is small, one is big, what I'll do is I'll just cut both up and then divide the pieces evenly.
Put this in here?
No, it's got to be heated up first. Here. I don't want it to splatter. Don't put it on there tight. Just lay it in there. Like a minute or a minute and a half, I don't know. So, yes. If one meat is bigger than the other, I'll just cut them both up and then split them evenly. Instead of saying, you're going to get the small one, I'm going to get the big one. No. That's how I usually do it. Especially if it's only me and my husband. I got to put butter in there for it. So. Like, there was one pork chop that was a little bit bigger than the other one. So what I may do is take a little bit of meat from that one and put it on the other plate. It's so good. It is really good. I know. When it comes to the meat, I could have played it, just put it on here and cut it up after the video, but it's okay. I'm done. Okay, so now I'm going to put some butter in my broccoli. Okay. Is the cheese hot enough? Okay, see, I'm going to stir up the butter. Then I'm going to just add a little bit of salt and then... because I don't need too much salt or even butter because... oh, I forgot to drain it with the water I had stuck on there to cook it. You know... well, one time. You know, back in the day, and I still do it sometimes, but I used to take a lot of butter, and instead of putting water in there to cook my vegetables, like when I did can, I didn't want to heat it up in the water or juice that was in the can, so I drain it and then put like a spoonful or two of butter in the container and then pour the corn in there. So it'd be kind of heating up in butter instead of water. Okay. So, got my salt in there. Let me just test the broccoli. So now, guys, I am going to, I don't know if you can see me. Okay? I'm going to do the cheese. Cheese looks pretty hot. So I'm scooping the cheese up in here. Okay? So you see, you can see through there, I got the cheese in there. Let me mix it up. I never thought about that. If I don't buy cheese broccoli, I can just make regular broccoli and get some jar cheese and pour it over. Oh, look at that. Alright, good idea. Alright, so let me finish up the plate. And then I will show y'all what it looks like. Okay. Okay. So, I'm going to get the noodles. Hold on, guys. And I practically tasted the noodles and a piece of the meat in front of you guys, so I don't need to take a bite. Okay, I'm just going to taste a piece of broccoli for you with the cheese on it. That's good. But let me show you guys. That's the plate. Okay. Let me do my little thumbnails, my cover photo. Sorry guys, however. Let me get this down here. Well, hold it back here. I'll have my husband do it. Okay, that's it. Alright guys. So, that's it. And that was Parmesan pork chops or something like that. You can find it in my Facebook cooks on my Facebook, Elizabeth Gibbs. Not my content creator one, my regular one. And if you're not following me there, follow me there or on Elizabeth's, with apostrophe S, Life. That's my content creator page. Please go over there and follow me. I do a live video every other day. And sometimes I'll do live videos in between, but... or other times if something is good to do. But yeah. And I'll be posting this to YouTube. And once I take a picture of the plate, I'll be posting it on both Facebook pages. And I'll put the YouTube link in the comments under the picture of tonight's dinner plate. Alright, so check me out, follow me, subscribe, And I love you guys. Stay positive, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.